Well, go on, traders. Yeah, the traders here again, man. All right, so jumping right into Mullen. So what happened yesterday? So let's take a look. Let's zoom in and take a look and see what happened. So did we hit the bottom? So if you can see on my chart here, Mullen pulled all the way down to 21 cents, which I mentioned that this would be the level where Mullen would need to touch in order to retest the previous support. So Mullen fell all the way from 20 around market open 22 cents, pushed up a bit, came down, touched the 21 cent there exactly with 21 cents, then popped right back up. So the question is now, is Mullen at the bottom? Or was Mullen at the bottom when it hit 21 cents, or is there more room for it to drop? So let's zoom out back and take a look. So as you can see here on my chart, the 21 cent is right where I drew this red support line, and we had held this support. This is us back in the end of December of last year. So now it's back at that level. It came down to the 21 cent, and actually what I was hoping to see was for Mullen to give us a strong rejection of this level. Once it touched the 21 cent, a strong rejection and maybe a pushback up to, at least the previous um, support, which was at 24 cents. At least a strong rejection, just like how we had this rejection here. We had strong rejection once it pushed down. But we only got a minor rejection, which I had shown a while ago when I zoomed in. Just a small rejection of the 21, pushing it up back to the 21.87 cents. So we are gonna have to just be on a watch out to see if Mullen will hold this level. Actually, I'd gotten back in, set my buy order. It triggered, so it has. Sorry, it has. I'm back in Mullen fully. Well, not fully, because you gotta be cautious. So I'm back in Mullen with some shares. I'm hoping that Mullen will, try to push back above this level, maybe above the 22.50. Then I will look at getting more shares. But for now, we gotta watch and see if Mullen will hold this level between the 21 all the way to the 22.50 thereabout. The 21.50 to the 22.50. All right, so let's see what was going on with the RSI. RSI is still oversold, way oversold. The MACD is still in the bullish territory. Let's see what's going on with the volume. So volume for Mullen, we're looking at market cap for what happened yesterday. So remember we were at 404 million yesterday, so now we're at 378. So there was a bit of sell-off on Mullen. So it was around, say, 22 million, about 26 million was sold off yesterday. Was hoping that it would hold the 400 million level, but there was a bit of sell-off yesterday. The volume that came in was almost close to the average, 181 million compared to 210 million. And as you can see, Mullen fell 6%. Pre-market, it's up back about 1%. The market overall, the TSX was basically flat, S&P basically flat, and the Dow was basically flat. In terms of the comps, Lucid pushed back up around 3%. Fisker 30%. Fisker is really on a, it goes up, it comes down, you can't really follow it. Neo basically flat. Rivian pushed back up 6%. All right, so let's take a look and see what volume came in for Mullen with regards to the options. In terms of the options, we got 26,000, not much for Mullen. Yes, we got 26,000 yesterday, and for the end of this week, looking at 28,000, not much in terms of volume. 9,000 and the 17 to 19,000, so not much in terms of volume. But overall, the question is this the lowest Mullen will fall? Is this the do we have more room for Mullen to fall? So that's the question for today. So we are hoping that we get some volume coming in, we get some type of pop up to push this top back, keep it at least this level or push it back above it for Mullen to hold. Okay, but as usual, guys, you make sure you have your stop losses just in case, it falls below this level. But we are hoping that it maintains this level. Okay, let me give you a quick run through in terms of what's happening with other hot stocks. So I'm going to zoom out. Other hot stocks that are on Thinkorswim for today. So this is the top 10 sizzling stocks on Thinkorswim. So we have Zoom, not doing much. Norwegian Cruise Line. I'm just looking at the charts to see what's going on with it. It's basically pulling back. TGT, I'm not sure what that is. AMC. AMC looks like it's gonna be doing something, guys. So it's the moving average is crossing over, and we are slightly above the trend line for the moving average. So AMC is actually at $7.60. I traded AMC back in the days when it popped up, and I think I had sold my AMC either at this level, 50, or was it the 44? I'm not quite sure. But I have not been back in AMC since, it has been on a downward trend ever since. But you guys can do your own due diligence to see is this something that you want to get into. Look like it's starting to do something. Snapchat basically flat. Neo, as I mentioned, Neo seems like it's, we're watching to see if it will hold this last support here, this very last support. XPEV, not doing anything much, same as Neo. CCL, Caribbean Cruise Line, pushed up to the resistance level. This resistance level, it has been following for the past 2 years. So it has touched the resistance level, so it's pulled back down a bit. So let's see if it will, pop through that resistance. Apple, doing its own thing, following a little bit of movement upwards. So now it's coming back down a bit. So basically flat. And then Tesla, Tesla has been on a tier, but it seems like it has basically flattened at this level. So let's see if it holds or it comes back down. There was another stock that I wanted to show you guys that came on the radar earlier. NMDM, Nana Dimension. This was a stock I was following way back. So it seems like it may be crossing over. I heard that there was some buyback of shares. So, you guys can look at it and see if that's something that you all guys would be interested in. They're into, 3D printing of circuits. So I traded the stock way back. And there was another one that okay, laser. So this is they're into LiDAR technology, and I think there's now gonna be going into a partnership. Is it? Let me just go to the news here. So they're expand partnership with Mercedes-Benz, and this causes stock to actually jump 30%. So this is something that you guys can put on your radar in terms of what other stocks you could be looking at. Traded the stock way back, had been holding it for quite a while, waiting for some news like this to happen. I think I sold out maybe a year ago, but seems like that it's getting a bit of attention now. So, do your own due diligence, do your own research, make sure you understand the stock first before you get into it. And I'm not giving any financial advice, I'm just giving you all the stocks that you could take a look at. All right, guys, so as per usual, if you like this type of content, don't forget to subscribe and hit that like button. So take care, guys, until tomorrow. Okay.